Hello friends. We today are going to be doing a video about 1.2 in our magical math packets. Okay, so it should be page 5, I believe. In your math packet, he looks like this. He says, adding integers on a number line. Everyone's favorite. Let's get started. Y'all know the story. I'm gonna be up here in this tiny corner. I'm talking to you so you can see my face while I'm talking to you. And we can't take notes without an I can statement. How are we supposed to know what we're doing? Okay, so I can model. No, not that type of model. Model addition on a number line. Write your side to side. I don't want to write over myself. Okay, so let's start. When adding integers or anything on a number line, we need to kind of like break down the problem first, right? So the first number tells us where to start. So where are we starting on the number line? The second number tells us how many steps and which direction. Okay, if it's a positive number, it's going to go toward the positive side on the right. And if it's a negative number, it goes towards the negatives, which is the left. Okay, so example 1. 1 plus 7. Let's start with 1 that we don't need a number line to do so we can get the hang of it. So that first number, 1, he tells us where to start. So I'm going to put a tiny dot on 1. The second number, 7, tells us how many steps. So we're going to go 7 steps. And remember that in front of every positive number, if it doesn't have a sign, there's an invisible plus sign. So it's a positive number, so it's going to go to the right. Okay, so from 1, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. That puts me right here. So that's where I'm going to put my dot, is where I land. Which I can count as 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember to box that answer, right? And we already knew that 1 plus 7 was 8, but we're going to practice using a number line. All right, let's do a couple more examples on this page, 2 and 3. So 8 plus negative 3. My first number, 8, tells me where to start. So I'm going to start at 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to put a dot there. It says I'm starting here. But it's not a very big dot, just a little guy. The second number, negative 3, tells me the number of steps and which direction. So I'm going to go 3 steps because that's the number part, and the negative tells me I'm going left. So start at 8 and go 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. And that's where I'm going to put my big dot, because that's where I ended up, is 5. So 8 plus negative 3 is 5. Look, you just added a negative. How awesome is that? All right, example 3. My first number tells me where to start. So 6. Sorry, negative 6. Negative 6 plus 5. So I'm going to start at negative 6. So if this is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, that means that this one is negative 6. So put a little dot there. That's where I'm starting. The second number, 5, is it positive or negative? It doesn't say, so it's an invisible positive. Tells me how many steps. I'm going to go 5 steps, and it's positive. So I'm going to go right, which is towards the positive side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I landed at -1. With my bad handwriting. There we go. -1. So -6 plus 5 is -1. Look, it just added more negatives. See, you guys are doing great. All right, example 4. Now we have 2 negatives. Do you think we can do it? I think you can. Okay, so again, the first number tells us where to start. So here we have -3. So I'm going to find -3 on my number line. -1, -2, -3. Okay, my second number is -4. So it tells me I'm going to go 4 steps, and negative is to the left. So 4 steps left. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I land at -5, -6, -7. So -3 plus -4 is -7. We're going to box him. All right, you're doing so great that I think we can do a word problem first try. So you owe your parents $5 from buying popcorn at a movie. Then you find $2 in your piggy bank to pay them back. How much do you owe them now? So let's write our number sentence first. Okay, so you owe your parents $5. If I don't have that, that's money I don't have, it's negative money. So it's going to be -5. But then I find $2. So plus $2. So now it's just -5 plus 2. So same thing. My first number, -5, tells me where to start. It's going to be right here. It's even labeled for us. Okay, my second number tells me how many steps in which direction. So plus $2. I found it. That's a good thing. It's a +2. So I'm going to go 2 steps in the positive direction, which is to the right. So I'm going to go 1, 2. This is where I landed. So I'm going to put my dot there. Bam. Now I've got to figure out what number is that. Well, here's -1, -2, -3. So you still owe them $3. Remember that the dollar sign goes in front, or just -$3. That's how much you have. You have -$3. Okay? The dollar sign goes in front. Same story, different day. Now we're going to move on to the 1.2 practice in your wonderful magical math packet. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.